And good morning. Welcome back to Morning Live. My name is Vusiwe Ngobo for the Sports Desk. Now, the 8th ICC Women's World Cup gets underway today, and we do know that South Africa is going to be in action against Sri Lanka. To talk about this upcoming World Cup, we are joined by Russell Adams, who is one of the people right at the forefront of this tournament. He is, of course, the tournament director. Russell, good morning to you. Thank you so much for joining us on Sports on Morning Live.
Good morning. Thank you very much. Lovely to be back with you, and all the best to your viewers today. Thank you.
Russell, let's talk about this moment. Has been coming for a while now, and it's finally here. The tournament officially gets underway today with South Africa in action against Sri Lanka. Let's just talk to you about the state of readiness of this tournament and what we can look forward to.
Yes, this is an absolutely special day for not only South Africans, but globally. The ICC Women's T20 Cricket World Cup is a massive event. It's an extremely competitive event, and we've got 10 teams here that we are hosting, and it's taken a lot of months of planning and preparation for where we are today. It's the opening match day and opening weekend of the tournament.
And Russell, as we talk about this tournament, perhaps just bring us into the picture in terms of the rationale to have all the matches being hosted in the Western Cape, and let our viewers at home know how everyone else around the country can get a piece of the action in this World Cup.
Well, broadcasters are obviously getting this across many nations around the world, and we've got great support locally as well in terms of airing. The tournament is a short one. There's only 15 days of tournament, so there's action-packed T20 cricket that you can expect. And with today being a single game between the host nation, South Africa and Sri Lanka, it's going to set the tone, I believe, for the double headers that will follow, both here in Cape Town at Newlands Cricket Ground and, of course, at Newlands Park in Park. And once that happens, the entertainment, the action, the vibe, everything you want to throw in that park is going to move on to St. George's Park in Quebec. So a condensed cricket calendar for this particular tournament, but it's certainly going to be a lot of fun for those that are wanting to be at the stadiums, but also, of course, watch the games on TV.
Russell, you talk about the fun and the entertainment and the festivities. What do you have lined up for those that will be coming and attending the game at the stadium? And I mean, I think we recently saw with the SA20, the teams that were playing out on the coast, the numbers really coming through to those encounters. And I'm certain that you're looking to lure some of those supporters back for this World Cup. What festivities do you have lined up for them?
Yes, absolutely. There's lots of entertainment in terms of artists that are going to be performing on stage. There are a lot of comfortable areas around the ground where our fans and supporters of women's cricket and cricket in general can be around the ground and enjoy a cold beverage and enjoy some good food while seeing some great action on the field. This is going to happen throughout the tournament. We keep fingers crossed the weather will keep on our side. It's looking great here in Cape Town today. We're in for a treat. The sports presentation, the match day elements are really there, but I think the real action is going to be what you're going to see from the ladies out there. There's going to be plenty of fours and sixes and a really competitiveness that's going to put you on the edge of your seat, I'm sure, as we know what T20 can do.
And we are certainly looking forward to being on the edge of our seats. Let's talk about the numbers in terms of the numbers that you're expecting to have out throughout the course of the tournament, and perhaps also just talk to us what the expectations are going into the first game today for South Africa.
Yeah, so our target was to obviously try and have that stadium completely full. It isn't a sold out, but we are very encouraged and and it looks very promising in terms of expecting around 9,000 spectators as of yesterday. So as we know here in South Africa, the trend is for people to wait and see what the weather's like and what's going to be out there before they make that decision. So we are expecting more numbers to come through today, and an opening game with nearly 10,000 people in the stadium, I think it's going to have a fantastic atmosphere. It's a fantastic opportunity for our fans of cricket to be part of this historical World Cup for women, especially. It's a massive year for women, and we're just proud that we're going to be able to put on a show with a really decent crowd in the stadium for the opening weekend. And as we go forward during the tournament, we expect that what you're going to see tonight and the tone that's going to be set for not only the players, but the hard-working staff and suppliers that have really dressed up the stadiums superbly. We're going to see an increase in the numbers as we go through the tournament.
And finally, Russell, just as I wrap up with you, where can people at home purchase tickets?
It's still available on Ticket Pros, but also at the ground, at the ticket offices at the ground. It's extremely reasonable to pick up a ticket from as little as 30 Rand. So it's unbelievable for, if you can think of a double header, 2 action-packed, exciting games of T20 cricket for the cost of one. It's just, it's an amazing opportunity, I think. And so, yes, at the stadiums, get down there, have a great time with your friends and family, and really support the women, because that's really what's going to be a great opportunity and time for South Africa and the world as we showcase the ICC Women's T20 Cricket World Cup.
Russell, thank you so much for your time this morning. Do have a blessed day ahead.
Thank you very much. All the best.
All right, that is, of course, Russell Adams. He's the tournament director for the ICC Women's T20 World Cup. It gets underway in Cape Town today. South Africa will be up against Sri Lanka at the Newlands Stadium.